Hey YouTube, welcome back to Vintage on Vintage. This is Steve, and today I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do a video response for Sammy Thunder and his 1,000 subscribers, and then I'm going to share some of my latest pickups. So first, the video response for Sammy. Sammy, first of all, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. That's huge, but it doesn't surprise me. Sammy's channel is an awesome channel, great one to watch. I love it when he takes us to card shows or some of the card shops in the area, or when he does his breaks. He's got fantastic vintage, both basketball and baseball, and I really enjoy his channel quite a bit. What Sammy asked us to do was share our non-baseball memorabilia, and I don't, or baseball card memorabilia, I guess I should say, and I don't really collect a lot of non-baseball card memorabilia, but I do have one cool thing that I'd like to share, and that's this autographed baseball from the Houston Astros. And the story behind it's kind of cool. So my family had moved to Northern California, and when I was there in high school and through junior college, I waited tables to save money to go away to college. And there was a waitress there who was an Astro fan, and we would give each other a hard time. This was when the Dodgers and the Astros were really battling it out for the division. And I told her, well, I grew up in Southern California, so I can understand why I'm a Dodger fan. Why would anybody be an Astro fan living in Northern California? I couldn't understand it. What she told me was the reason was this guy right here. So Dave Smith, who was an all-star reliever for these guys for a couple of years, had a pretty good career. He at the time he was married to her sister, so Dave Smith was her brother-in-law, so she was an Astro fan. She had actually left the semester before I did to go to college, and when she came back that summer, she walked in the restaurant. She tossed me this ball. She said, I asked my sister to get Dave to get a ball for you, so here you go. And the cool thing about this baseball is it's got two Hall of Famers on it. If you look right there, that's Don Sutton's autograph, right? And I'm a big Dodger fan, so 300 game winner, Hall of Famer, Don Sutton, that was cool. You've also got, I think that's Keiko Garcia, and there's Jose Cruz right there, so that's pretty nice. When you rotate it this way, you can see Art Howe right there. Art Howe went on to, I think he was the second or third baseman at this time, but he went on to manage in the major leagues and was pretty successful. And then if you look at this side right here, you've got Joe Sambito, Ray Knight, who was a pretty good third baseman, Alan Ashby, and right there is Nolan Ryan. So kind of a cool ball. I've had this since the early 80s. I don't really display it. Maybe I should. To be quite honest with you, I literally keep it in a bag in my sock drawer. So, but the story behind it I think is really cool. There's two Hall of Famers on it. So there you have it. That is my non-baseball card collectibles, or the one I care the most about. So there you go. Congratulations again, Sammy. Getting to 1,000 subscribers is a big deal. It's huge. So great channel. Love watching your content. Congratulations. I also picked up some cards recently. I spent about right around $200, maybe $210 with tax. And here's what I picked up. Picked up the second year Sandy Koufax, which I also shared in a video response for Clemente Collector, which hopefully I've posted. I'm a little behind, so I've got that one finished. I'm doing this one. I'm hoping to get them both posted here, excuse me, in time for before the deadline. This card, I think I picked it up for like 55 bucks. It's got some wear and tear on it, and it's got some writing on the back. So by no means is this a high-end card, but it's an early Koufax, and I think in my opinion, he's the best pitcher that ever played the game, and I'm gonna probably get this one graded. If it comes back an A, I'd be happy. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold, so I apologize. I love the league leader cards, and I had already picked up these two cards. I think that I had shared with you before. So I had picked up the batting leaders and the home run leaders, and I was looking to pick up this card to complete the Yastrzemski run, and I did. I picked up the RBI leaders, and this is a nice card. It's got Yaz, it's got Killebrew, got Frank Robinson on it. Got a little bit of kind of like ink run there, but outside of that, it's a really nice card, and it gets me the Yastrzemski Triple Crown completed. The other card I saw there was the same year National League, and this one, I love this card. It's in really great shape. It's got a crisp picture. You've got Matty Alou, you've got Tony Gonzalez, and of course you've got Roberto Clemente. And Roberto was the batting champion that year for the National League. He actually led all of baseball in batting that year. So although Yastrzemski won the Triple Crown, he didn't win the Major League Triple Crown. Actually, the last person to do that would have been Mickey Mantle in '56, where he led all of the majors for the hitting Triple Crown. But I did see this card. So this is the 67 series, 66 batting leaders with 3 Hall of Famers, right? Frank Robinson, Tony Oliva, and Al Kaline. And this year, Frank Robinson won the Triple Crown. So the American League had back-to-back Triple Crown winners. So I saw it, couldn't resist it, and now just like the Yastrzemski Triple Crown run, I believe I'm going to need to make sure I take care of Mr. Robinson's Triple Crown run. So that'll give me something to go looking for. This card I absolutely love. Now this is the 67 cards, the 66 pitching leaders, and this card's awesome. And it has Sandy Koufax, it has Juan Marshall, it has Bob Gibson, and it has Gaylord Perry on it. And Gaylord Perry just passed away this week, so rest in peace, Gaylord. But 4 great pitchers, Koufax, Marshall, and Gibson. They dominated the 60s. And this was the year that Koufax won the pitching Triple Crown, right? So it's wins, ERAs, and strikeouts. But he didn't win it just for the National League. He won it for all of baseball. And he didn't win it once, and he didn't win it twice. He won it 3 out of 4 years. That's how dominant he was. And this is the strikeout leaders from that year. So you've got Sandy Koufax, you've got Jim Bunning, and you've got Bob Veal, who, Bob Veal was a pretty good pitcher who shows up on a lot of these leader cards in the early 60s, because he had some pretty good years there before he had some arm trouble. But Koufax, he was the Triple Crown winner, and now I'll probably try to chase his cards also. I'm kind of getting into this Triple Crown thing, so don't know why, but I am. 2 last cards I picked up. This one I'm really stoked about. I picked this up really, really cheap, and it's a 1970 Reggie Jackson All-Star card. Love the All-Star sets. This one it's a second year Jackson, so I've got this and his base card. And this one's pretty well centered. This card's notoriously hard to find centered, and this one's pretty well centered. So happy to have picked this one up. Probably going to end up submitting it soon for grading. And then the last card I picked up, the 1972 Willie Mays, and I've picked this card up about 3 times in the last year, and I have had a hard time finding one that I really liked. This is the one I think that I finally landed on. The centering's not bad. It's a little off left to right, but the picture is pretty solid on this card. When you look at the back, it's pretty well centered. It's a hard card to get centered also, but love this Willie Mays card. So I'm glad to have finally found one that I like. So there you have it. I picked those cards up for about $200. So between that and the video response for Sammy, one more time, congratulations, Sammy. I will talk to you all soon. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe. Keep collecting. Talk to you later.